For me, I think the key thing is to remember that a lot of songs and a lot of material has a lot of low end frequency stuff that's subharmonic that you may not even know is there, and it's taking up space. So you sometimes have to clear up low end on unnecessary things just to make room for the things that you want to be the predominant, uh, focal point. And that's number one. And number two, if it's just not going to work, then your gain is way too hot on the whole mix. So you got to pull the whole thing down a little bit and make sure that things could still sit cleanly. And then once you got that, then you can start to work your way back. But a lot of times it's because there's some conflicting stuff happening that's causing that's taking up too much space and eating up the bandwidth, so that there's no room for um, and it could be some intermodulation distortion happening. There's like some things that are so low in frequency that are um, that are affecting the upper frequencies when you don't even realize that they're there. And by just cleaning up some of that stuff, like whether it's on a bass or a synth, sometimes you got a snare drum that's got some DC on it. You can watch the speaker pop out when the snare hits. There's no reason to have low end like that on something like that. So there's all kinds of low end that needs to be cleaned up in various tracks that I think when you have this many tracks and so things add up and you've got all this useless information that's taking up space for the things that you do want. So sometimes you got to look at that and figure out what's causing it, what's in the way, what's the reason. And then once you got that, the gain structure should get you closer.